Good, good. So, welcome everybody. I'm Ruth Gawler, in case I haven't met you before, and this is a new experience for me and quite surreal, really. I'm honoured and privileged to introduce my dear friend and colleague, Melissa Borich, who's going to lead the meditation tonight. Melissa's been teaching yoga and meditation for around 20 years. She's a qualified yoga therapist, a senior teacher with Yoga Australia, and she facilitates classes, retreats, meditations, courses and workshops in the Sunshine Coast hinterland at her all-purpose, beautiful built space, studio and retreat centre. She teaches at other venues as well, and that includes the Gawler Foundation, where Ian and I worked with her we facilitated about 3 years ago a couple of retreats and meditation teacher trainings.
Leave and go back in.
Melissa deepened her studies and personal practice by training with Ian and myself for years along the mindfulness-based stillness meditation teachings and imagery and contemplation. And she walks the talk and lives a holistic lifestyle through yoga and eating well and meditation and mindfulness. And the wonderful thing about Melissa is she carries this inner joy, this sense of bubbly, warm, inner peace, and there's a lot of wisdom in her as well. And all of that in the package of a beautiful body, which is, I think, a great blessing for everybody. So we're truly fortunate to have Melissa leading us this evening in a gratitude meditation. So over to you, Melissa.
Thank you, Ruth. Lovely. That was such a beautiful introduction. And I just have to add to that I'm so full of gratitude for yourself and for Ian, and for the meeting of Ian, how timely it was, and the help that he gave to my husband and myself over the time when we met you at the Relaxation Centre all those years ago in Brisbane. So there's a real warmness around and felt sense in my heart of gratitude around that. So you know how I feel about that and how much love I have for you. So thank you.
Well, it was profound, wasn't it?
Very profound, very profound. And it's a pleasure to be here this evening and to be continuing Ian's message and his amazing work. And as Ruth shared, yes, I had been teaching for quite a few years and had done other programs of training in regard to meditation and yoga. But when I met Ian, it was like I had an instant connection and an instant feeling of that he would be my teacher, and he is and still is. And I'm very, very fortunate to be here this evening, and I feel full of gratitude to be here and to be leading this meditation. So the power of gratitude is a meditation on contemplation. And what I have found to be true is that it is very helpful to do, like anything, if you want to really receive the benefits and the rewards, is to do it with consistency and regularity. I have had people share that at times it's increasingly hard when they are going through those times in their lives to find a sense of gratitude. So these sort of practices, this meditation, this power of gratitude, can be very, very helpful in helping you to reignite that feeling of gratitude within yourself. And as we know, when we reignite that feeling of gratitude within ourselves, everything else in our lives seems just a little more, just that little bit sweeter, even in times of crisis, perhaps those times in your life where you're finding it hard to find meaning and purpose. So on that little segue in, if you haven't done this meditation, it is on the Alleviate app, and it is under the header of Finding Meaning and Purpose in Challenge. my own personal experience. I do it with regularity. I find it very helpful. I get different insights each time that I come to it. And I have had students, clients share with me the same thing, that once they, there can be a little bit of resistance sometimes, just like anything, but once they then continue to explore it, they come away with a much more feeling of upliftment and much more a sense of that the world may not have changed as such, but the way they're relating to it has, but that with a little bit more clarity, with a little bit more awareness, but that connection to yourself coming first, which is so very important to be able to see that. So I think that's all that I'd like to share this evening in regard to that, just with some little notes that I have made. I will just share one thing. When I shared this last time and Ian introduced me, I wrote down at the end, he gave some of his insights into it, and he said it is very, it has the potential for transformation. It's quite transformative in regard to healing. So there's a lot of power in gratitude and healing. So I really have kept that close to my heart from those words that he said last time. So if you'd like to begin with me by taking a few moments to settle into our posture, and take your time. So you may be sitting up in a chair this evening, or you perhaps may do this laying down if you feel that you need to, depending on what is taking place in your life, energy levels, health. And just take a few moments now to adjust your body. So back just as upright as your body is comfortable. And you will probably find it best to have your feet flat on the floor if you are sitting, and just a little apart. And then you might like to lean back a little in the chair and feel the support from the back of the chair. And hands resting on the thighs or simply cupped in the lap. Just notice what works best for you, that has the most ease and comfort. And then when you are ready, you might like to join me and let your eyes close gently. And now remember your intention, a gentle reminder to yourself of why you are doing this exercise. And then aim to let go of any effort, any striving to make something particular happen. Let's just do this together in an alert and curious way, and observe what happens. And as you do close your eyes, you will probably notice something of a shift in awareness, becoming a little more aware of any sounds that might be around you. So just be content to notice any sounds that are coming to your awareness. And being content to simply allow them to come when they are ready, and go when they are ready. And letting go of any judgment or commentary. Just simply being open and curious to notice what sounds are coming to your awareness in this particular moment. And if you do notice any sensations from the body coming to your awareness, just the same, be open and curious. And simply notice them, free of any judgment or reaction. And simply let them come when they are ready and go when they are ready. And if any thoughts or emotions do come to your awareness, just the same. Let them come when they are ready and go when they are ready. Neither wishing for a particular thought to come or attempting to push a particular thought away. Open, curious, non-judgmental. Simply allowing them to come when they are ready and go when they are ready. And resting in this simple, open, mindful awareness. And quite effortlessly. Effortlessly. Remaining aware and relaxed. The ease of it. And now bring to mind some object, something in your life that makes your life easier. And take a moment to imagine that thing as if you were with it now. And then have a sense of how it has been in your life. A warm sense of gratitude for this thing that makes your life easier or better. And just like offering a gift with no expectations, say quietly to yourself, as if you were addressing this thing directly, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now bring to mind something or some event that has happened recently for which you can be grateful. And again, simply reflecting on this event with a warm sense of gratitude and without any expectations, and as if you were addressing it personally. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now bring to mind a relative or a friend who has helped you recently. And imagine as if they were standing there in front of you. And again, without any expectations, and as if you were addressing this person like a free gift. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now bring to mind someone from your past, maybe even someone who has died. Someone for whom you feel a real sense of gratitude. And imagine as if they were standing there in front of you now. And again, without any expectations, and as if you were addressing this person now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now bring to mind the person you feel closest to in life. And imagine as if they were standing there in front of you. Standing there in front of you now. And take a few moments to reflect on what it is you feel for this person. And again, as if you were addressing this person. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now bring to mind some hardship you have faced in your life. Maybe this thing is still challenging for you. Maybe the difficulties are obvious. But now reflect on what you might be able to be grateful for regarding this thing. And again, free of any expectations, just like offering a free gift, say quietly to yourself, and as if you were addressing this thing, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now bring to mind a person you have some difficulty with. And imagine as if they were standing there in front of you. This person you have had some difficulty with, and again, without any expectations, like a free gift. And as if you were addressing this person. Maybe they helped you to grow stronger. Maybe they showed you something useful. Maybe they helped you get clearer about what kind of relationships you wanted in your life, taught you about boundaries or patience, and say to them, "Thank you very much. Thank you very much." Now bring to mind something you hope may happen in the future, and take a few moments to feel a sense of gratitude for how this thing may be of help to you and to those around you. A warm sense of gratitude for this possibility. And as you imagine this, and as if you were addressing it directly, say quietly to yourself, "Thank you very much. And thank you very much." And now bring yourself to mind and imagine as if you were looking at yourself just like you might in a mirror. As if you were standing there in front of yourself, bringing to mind how hard you have tried. All the things you have done to do the right thing. All the efforts you have made to help others. Reflect a little on the difficulties you have faced. All the things you have been through. The things you have learnt. How hard you have tried. The perseverance you have shown. The strengths you have developed. Think of all the things you can be grateful for. The things you can thank yourself for. A warm sense of gratitude. And speaking directly to yourself, "Thank you very much. And thank you very much." Now simply feel that warm sense of gratitude as if it was dissolving all through you. Feelings of all the things in your life you can be grateful for. And simply resting with that feeling for a few moments now. Resting with that feeling of gratitude. And feeling that sense of gratitude as if it were all through the body and the mind, and feeling the ease of it all, the natural ease of it all, feeling it all through and through the body and the mind, all through, feeling it deeply, completely, just going with it, going with it, and quite effortlessly. Effortlessly. And if at any stage you do notice your mind wandering or becoming distracted, as soon as you do notice that, gently bring your attention back to that feeling of gratitude, relaxing, releasing, merging, melting, dissolving, and simply resting in that feeling now for a few moments, quite effortlessly. Effortlessly. Letting go. Letting go. Good. That's good. And when you are ready, just gently opening your eyes. Perhaps taking a deeper breath or two. Just noticing how you're feeling.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Saurabh.
Wonderful. Time to take that relaxed state and go to sleep.
Very true, very true. That lovely feeling of gratitude with us as we sleep.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's lovely sharing with you this evening.
Very grateful to have you on the team, Melissa, and Kathy, you too, Saurabh. It's been wonderful working together. Thank you for that beautiful meditation, Melissa.
You're very welcome.